Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I often hear people say, but I live in a boring place, can't possibly do urban photography where I live. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how even if you live in a boring place, it's still possible to take nice urban photography shots. So I've come to a really small town just to see what I can find. Now, I live about 20 minutes away from a major city here in Germany, and it would be so easy just to go to that city and take some nice architecture shots and nice street photography. And in fact, I've made a video like that. But so the point of today's video is to show that you don't need to be living close to a major city to be able to do some urban photography. This is quite a nice little park that I've found, and what I'm looking for really from this is colour combinations. So I think if I play around with the angles a little bit here, I can get some nice colours. So there's some flowers that you can see just here with the purple. We've got some different tones of green as well. We've got the footpath as a nice kind of leading line, and in the background the white building that you can see, and then there's some blue sky behind that as well. So I'm going to play around with some different compositions here, but colour combinations is one of the things that I'm really looking at. The other thing that I look for in any types of urban photography, be it big cities or boring locations, are the details of buildings as well. Now, when it comes to details, I'm looking for textures, looking for light, looking for combinations of details that go together, sometimes leaving the viewer maybe with the question of what the bigger picture is. I know I had this kind of conversation with one of my subscribers the other day regarding leaving some things unsaid, and yeah, it works quite well I think with this type of detail photography, but I really like getting close up to the subjects, and it's something that I do not only with urban, but I also like to do this with kind of landscape and nature photography as well. So I've come to this really nice residential area. I'm on my way to the industrial park, but there's some really nice buildings here as well. There's a mix of kind of older buildings and some new buildings as well. I quite like the combination here. The new buildings are really nice because they're white, they have some nice kind of shutters, so I'm looking for some nice colour combinations with this. And the older buildings as well, yeah, I'm going to take a look around, see what I can find. Sometimes with the older buildings, yeah, it's not quite so easy to get the shot because, in this area here, there's a lot of kind of hedges, obviously for privacy, etc. But yeah, I think there's some definite options within this residential zone. So the other thing I'm going to be looking for today is storytelling. And it's one of the things that I haven't done a lot of in photography, and it's something that I really want to develop as a skill. And that's the beauty of photography, isn't it? I mean, there's always something new to learn. But I think there certainly are going to be opportunities for storytelling today, maybe even in this residential area, but certainly when I go back to the main streets. It's quite early on a Saturday morning. By the time I head back to the main part of this location, certainly I think there's going to be some options there for storytelling. And again, the beauty of storytelling is that you can be in any location. As long as you observe, keep your eyes open, there is always a possibility for photographs that really help tell the story of the location or of the time of the day that you are doing your photography. So never let it be said that I don't bring you to the most beautiful locations. So I've come to this small industrial estate here, and what I'm looking for is architecture, colour combinations, storytelling. For me, these kind of locations generally have it all. If you look at the building behind me, I really love the colour of the building plus the logo, and if I catch it right, I should be able to get some really nice light on this as well. At the moment, not so much, but I'm going to explore the rest of the area and see what I can find, and then probably come back to this area once the sun has come around a little bit, just to get a balance there and a contrast between the light side of the building and the shade as well. So I found some more possibilities with this building you can see behind me. What I like about this is I get some nice colour contrasts. So the orange of the building, the silver and the blue sky as well. So I think this is going to work really well. Again, it's just a question of maybe waiting for the light to make sure that I get a kind of an optimal photo on this. And when I was walking here, there was a sign next to the busy road which actually had the arrows pointing. In fact, I'll show you the photo in a minute. And that also was a bit of storytelling, because what I noticed was that the arrows directing people where to go were actually pointing to the moon that you could see in the background as well. So I managed to achieve a couple of things there: the colour combination of the orange with the blue sky and the storytelling with the arrows pointing to the moon. So sometimes these things come together quite nicely. So I think today I've managed to prove that it's perfectly possible to take some nice urban shots in, quote, boring locations. Now, of course, you may not like the photos that I've taken today, because obviously photography is very subjective. It's all personal choice. As always, thank you for watching, and see you next time.